Did you know, when I started Apollo Disc Golf, I didn't even think about doing a YouTube channel. That didn't even like cross my mind. Oh yeah. So bad. And in case you've been wondering, I have not been playing hardly at all since I last posted. See if I can salvage a birdie, maybe? Basically, when I first had the idea of Apollo Disc Golf, I just wanted to do a brick and mortar store, like no channel, no nothing. So running with that idea, I started like researching what is the best way to like market and a new store that nobody knows about. Yeah. So I started researching like best ways to market new places, new stores. Obviously you can like run ads, do all this stuff, but I had like practically had no money. Woo, got my par. And I actually came across, it was a book by Joe Pulizzi. It's called Content Inc. And he basically talks about how like nowadays the best way to market any business is to create content, build an audience, and through that they like love and support you, and so you can then build a business off of that. That's basically what I did. I was like, okay, so the cheapest, best way to market my store would be to create anything, so like Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, you name it. So I actually landed on the YouTube side of things. And honestly, I had never made any sort of video for anything, really. So I was looking on YouTube, like how do I even make a video? Like how do I edit? How do I do this? How do I get audio? All that stuff. So I just bought like a couple like lavalier microphones, used my iPhone with like a filter, and I made videos. The first videos, they sucked. That was my first shot, I promise. I'll show you like the time lapse that I didn't cut it. That was blue basket's about 230. No! Wow, wow, wow. Let's try this new Tone popcorn. Clash sent it out to me. Feels pretty good. I think it's like straight to stable, so I gotta put some hyzer on it. That would have been fine. I'm not keeping score, so I'm just gonna try and putt that one in for a birdie. Whew. I've been putting with Logics recently. I like the glide on them and how they kind of come out a little cleaner. A little less effort than the PA3s. Anyways, so I started making really bad YouTube videos, but I actually started getting the hang of it, learning a lot more. I learned that it actually wasn't as hard for me to talk to the camera as long as I didn't have like a word-for-word script. My very first video had a word-for-word script. It is atrocious. Please don't watch it. I think it almost has 1,000 views, but I'm so sorry for the 1,000 people that watched that video. So sorry. But after a while, I really started enjoying making videos a lot. And actually the store part, I didn't love all that much. See if I can get this up there in the fairway. Oh, I rolled it again. Hit something, go right. Well, I'm like in the woods there. This is gonna be interesting. Oh yeah. That is fine. That's good enough for me. I'm in the fairway. So basically, like, I started getting the hang of videos, started enjoying that more. That was pretty much the goal, is like to make videos, make the YouTube channel, grow the YouTube channel, all of that. And the goal for having a brick and mortar store kind of evaporated at that point to, I'm just gonna have an online store, and that's pretty much just gonna be able to fund my ability to make disc golf videos, because that's what I like to do, and I felt like I could get the money faster having the store than just having just the channel and getting sponsorships and all of that, because the sport is definitely just not there yet to sponsor the channels as much as they are worth, to be honest, like with channels in other niches. So the plan was to keep the store and continue doing the YouTube. Have I said how much I love the zone? It's the best. I don't really know when it changed. I think it was probably sometime last year, like after I had my kid and I went full time. I don't know if it's because I didn't have as much energy to like go out and film and do all this stuff while still keeping up with the store, but just I became to be extremely stressed. My anxiety levels were extremely high and I just could not keep up with just the store, keeping things stocked, ordering like the newest stuff for the store while still filming videos, thinking of the best ideas, thumbnails, editing, all that stuff. It became too much and I was starting to like freak out. Nope, too early. Yep. So because all this stress and anxiety is building up because I got so much stuff to do, like the store was making enough to like pay myself what we needed to just support my family, but it wasn't making enough to like have an employee to help me or to like have an office. Like I was still running everything out of my house, and in Kansas City you can't hire someone to come and work out of your house, at least in my like where I'm at. So I was just super stressed, and because of that, filming that whole process was just filled with anxiety. Like I wasn't throwing well, I was not getting the shots I needed. I'd come home super frustrated and angry that I didn't get anything done. I'd have to go out tomorrow and shoot, and I wasn't gonna get these other things done that I needed to get done because I needed to finish the video this day and not tomorrow. Didn't get videos out on time in terms of like my standard of getting videos out. Because of that, it was causing sales to not be as much as I wanted to. Spiral all of that, I'm a failure. That's just kind of where I was mentally. This was probably last fall, but I was just not in a good place at all. Oh, I wanted to hook up a little. That's all I could ask for. That's all I could ask for. So yeah, it wasn't until like the Black Friday sales that I did last year and the holiday stuff that went super well with my mystery boxes. I priced them pretty aggressively just to like move a lot of stock. I mean, I don't know if you knew that. The mystery boxer, basically, you always want to give them something good, but you're also trying to move stock so you can get new stock. But instead of getting new stock, my wife kind of was just like, hey, stressed out, why don't you take this as a chance to kind of like take a break. Don't buy new discs with like the money that you brought in. This would be a really good time to transition if that's something that you're wanting to do, if you're not wanting to do this, since now you've moved a lot of your stock. So I kind of like all the month of January kind of took a break to kind of reflect on what I wanted. Do I still want to do the store? Is this what I want to do? And just all that. Go in zone again. That was too high. Nose up. That'll putt. So yeah, so after taking January off, I was like, okay, I think this is what I want to do. I want to make these videos. I want to do the store. I think I can do it. I think it's just like a mental, I was just not in a good place mentally. So started doing it again, but like immediately, like boom, like a switch. All that anxiety, all that mental stuff just came right back in, and it was rough. It was rough. Also, like during that break, like in December and January, I did some freelance work for a few people, some friends, some businesses, a few of that. That all went really well, and I enjoyed it. It was a little stress-free. Just making videos for other people, and in like with one job, I made, and like in terms of profit, I made what I would make with like going hard all month for the store. So like, cause after with the store, I'm putting all that back into more discs, back into other stuff. There's costs associated with a lot of that money coming in. It doesn't all go to my pocket, but with the video stuff, like most of that just went straight into my pocket. So doing one job, I was in the same place as I was after a month of doing the channel and the store. Oh, that was rough, but it went in. And I enjoyed it. So that's like kind of where I am now. I've been doing a little bit of freelance work and I've really been enjoying it, been really stress-free. I haven't really been focusing, well, I haven't been really focusing anything on this channel or the store, but things have been good. I'm doing fine. I just needed a break and kind of evaluate what I want to do with this channel, because I am so grateful for every single person who watches my videos. Like the fact that I'm getting like anywhere between 5 to like 15,000 views per video is just wild to me. Like I would never have guessed that at all. I am so thankful for this channel and where it's at, and having an audience that wants to watch me and watch like what I think about discs. I can't say how thankful I am for that. So thank you for watching. So what does this mean for the channel? Because it means something different for the store and the channel. So that's what I'm gonna get into now. Right after I birdie this hole. That's not a birdie. Right after I birdie this hole. Wasn't high enough. That's not a birdie either. But basically, like, long story short, I'm gonna be focusing a lot more on just making videos. So both for my business and this channel. But for the store, you're gonna wanna listen to this about the store. That was so bad. Never been able to jump putt. First things first, the store. Everything's going. I wanted to get rid of all of my inventory, and not just my inventory, like I have a ton of discs, like from reviews that companies sent me that like didn't make it into videos, and even just my collection in general, a ton of stuff I don't need. And I still have a lot of good stock on the site. So pretty much everything on the site is going steep discount, huge sale, because I'm just getting out. Getting all the inventory out. And we're gonna be selling like mystery boxes. They're gonna be mainly like 6 disc mystery boxes. They're gonna have 2 discs from the store that are brand new. The other 4 discs are gonna be from my collection. So there's the ones that have either been lightly used from review. Some of them haven't even been thrown because I just didn't have time, or there just wasn't the right video for those discs. We're gonna have those mystery boxes. Haven't decided quite the price yet. This is the price it's gonna be, and that's all live on the store right now. So you can go stock up on a bunch of cheap discs or get mystery boxes, and we're moving everything out. I am not gonna be a retail disc golf store anymore. So all of that is gonna be gone. Let's see if I can get this guy down there. Way too high. It's uphill, so it might be hard to see on camera, but it's uphill and I just way overcompensated. That's how I should have thrown that first one. Because that first one would have finished a little bit more right. So the store is pretty much not gonna be my main source of income anymore. And my main source of income now is pretty much gonna be that freelance videographer stuff. If you're in the Kansas City area and need some video done, then hit me up. But that's gonna be like my main focus going forward. But that doesn't mean that this channel's over. Hold on. I'll get inside it. That's fine. That's fine. But yeah, I still think I'm gonna be making videos here. It's funny because doing like the freelance stuff, there were times where I'm just like, you know what? I just want to make some content right now. Like I want to make something for myself. So I've actually been wanting to come out and do something with my camera. That was the Tone popcorn. That was pretty good. Pretty good. Dang it. Got clear of that. That might have been good. It's pretty good. Nice straight putter. That's pretty much what this channel is going to be. My main focus is going to be my freelance business, doing all that stuff. But this channel is pretty much just going to be somewhere where I can just make content. What does that mean for you guys? Well, I'm still keeping this as disc golf content, but because I'm not going to be focusing on this solely, might not get as many videos as often as I was doing before. So no more weekly videos. How often are those videos going to be? I don't know. They could be every other week. They could end up being every week, or they could be like once a month. I'm really not sure. But yeah, honestly, I've missed making content for you guys and interacting with you guys in the comments and all of that. I've really have missed that. So TLDR, selling the store, getting rid of it. Huge sale. Everything's got to go. Check it out. Going to be focusing on freelance videography and still making some videos on the side for this channel. Just because I love you guys. I really do. It's hanging out, making videos for you guys. It's been awesome. So I still want to do that. Just not as often. So see you the next time I feel like making a video. Oh, and fun fact, I've got son number 2 coming this September. So sales of the store, inventory goes to that as well. So I'd appreciate it. Too beefy. Oh, that was gonna be good.